Greetings fellow Ultimasters, I am CrashTheSkylands and it's once again time to crash the Skylands with a top 5 video. And as you see from the title, this is my top 5 favorite Trap Masters. Now in my opinion, Trap Team is my favorite game of the 4, the main series 4 that is. And Trap Masters are one of the coolest additions to the Skylanders team. They're the perfect mix of giant, but the speed of the regular ones, and everything. In my opinion, it's one of the coolest mixtures of Skylanders ever. That's why I decided to do a top 5 of my favorites. Now, picking the 5 was actually easier than I expected. I went and just looked down my shelf full of my Skylanders, and I easily picked out the top 5. Now, there are some rules related to this one, and one you mightn't like. Or actually might clear some things up. If you guys seen my top 10, you'll notice that Wildfire was on it. That means Wildfire is not going to be in this top 5, because it'd be pretty stupid to have a top 5 and you already know who number 1 is, because he's in my favorites. So, Wildfire is not on this list, along with different variants of other Skylanders, because there's a couple of Trap Masters out there that have other versions, like the Nitro version, or the Holiday version of Lobster. So, something like that you're not going to see on this list, you're just going to see the one thing, and this is a top 5. So, if you guys have a different opinion than me, please leave a comment below and I would love to see them. But we're not going to waste any more time and hop right in to number 5.
Cut to the chase.
When I first saw Shortcut, I loved the design. The little puppeteer with a huge pair of scissors as his main weapon seems like a pretty awesome Skylander. It took me a while to finally get a hold of this Skylander, and man, was I excited to see that the design was as good as the Skylander itself. Using his nether needle to pull enemies closer to your Traptanium scissors for quick kills, and using the phantom puppets to do your bidding is an awesome combination for this interesting and hilarious Skylander. When it comes to pun-related Skylanders, this guy is a cut above the rest. I'll see myself out. Blowing things up is awesome. Kaboom is the perfect Skylander to do just that. While any other Skylander with Boom in his name is just for show, Kaboom is here to show off. Traptanium cannonballs galore, this guy has one goal: blow everything and everybody up. He also has a move that's famous in any kind of online multiplayer shooter, the cannon jump, or the rocket jump as it's better known. Except he can't blow himself up. His mortar strike is perfect for mobs of enemies, easy to clear them all out in one simple move. My literal only flaw to Kaboom is if he was a bit faster, I'd like him even more. But it's understandable why he's a slower Skylander. I can barely lift a cannonball, let alone a full-blown cannon.
I've got the edge.
The father, so to say, of Chop Chop, Crypt King brought something I wanted to the Undead Skylanders for a long time. Another big brawler. Arbol is one of my favorite Undead Skylanders, so seeing another big guy in the Undead column was a big thing for me. Crypt King was also one of the first Trap Masters I saw in person, and I was extremely excited to get him. His Traptanium Broadsword is a powerful weapon, and after upgrading it twice, it slices and dices through enemies with no problem. It took me a while to get used to his Swarm move, but after a few mob attacks, it helped clear through a lot of smaller enemies while I used the Broadsword to take out the rest. The Hunter Sword also took a bit to get used to, but after you get the hang of it, it'll help you out in a very sticky situation. Crypt King's addition to the Undead Skylander collection made it clear that Undead is giving a kind of rebirth to the series.
See the light.
When Light Skylanders were introduced, I was extremely excited to see what Trap Masters were added to the collection. While Nightmare was an awesome design, Nightlight had it all. The design, the moveset, everything about him made an amazing addition to the series. His Traptanium Scimitar is an already powerful weapon even before buying the upgrades and the ability to uppercut enemies. It also works amazing as his Prismatic Pounce can be an amazing move against hordes of enemies. His last power, the Light Up Circle, works amazing with the combination of the Scimitar. If used correctly, he could hands down be the most threatening Skylander for one-on-one battles, from Series 1 all the way up to even Superchargers. I'm excited to see how much he can bring to the rest of the series, and if anyone, and I mean anyone, can stop him.
Star bright, star fight.
He's a lobster. He lobs stars. Enough said. A pun isn't good enough to be my favorite? Seriously? Alright, fine. I'll find more reasons. Leveling up the Skylander and buying his abilities makes him an overall powerful Skylander. The Star Shooter ability works even better when Lobstar is boiled. He moves quicker, shoots quicker, and dominates better when he's the classic red shell. As I've said many times, speed is my favorite thing when it comes to Skylanders. His Lobstar Express is an awesome ability, not just because it speeds him up, he can take out enemies along the way. Now if I can give you another unorthodox reason why I like him, lobster is a delicious food. And seeing Lobstar boiled up is making me way too hungry. I swear, this isn't him. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like below and comment your favorite trap masters and what video you would like me to do next. Also, while you're down there, the little description has a couple videos in it. Because I recently started a Let's Play on this channel. Even though I said it's 100% Skylanders, I'm not actually doing a Skylanders video. I'm doing Spyro the Dragon, the guy who pretty much made this series happen. So, check that out, and if you do like it, I upload every Monday and Friday for that one, so you can always check that out. Subscribe if you want to. It's a pretty good series, I must say. But, as always, guys, I bid you farewell.